Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Greg with Ideal Trading Ideas, and as you can see, we have BP up on the screen, and we're going to be talking about the BP stock, right? So as you can see, we have investors, results and reporting, shareholder information, investor presentation, environmental, social and governance, corporate governance, annual general meeting, major reports or projects, regulated news, service and filings, investor tools, so on and so forth, right? So you can click on annual report 2020 or quarter one 2021 results. It's a PDF file. You can kind of scroll through first quarter 2021 results and then the upcoming investors events, right? So you can go through all of that stuff. You have investing in BP. I'm going to give you a little bit of information on that. Investor highlights, dividends, major projects, investor tools. Obviously, they have a little bit more news out there for you. Useful links, stay in touch. Obviously, you can put your email address in there and they'll start dropping you information about what's going on with BP, right? And they show you when it was copyrighted, so on and so forth, right? You can follow them on different social medias. And pretty much, I like to give you guys the website, because remember, the website is where you want to go to find all the information about a company, right? Especially going to the investors relations tab. They're going to have all the information about their company on their website. And especially when you're going into investor relations, SEC filings, and so on and so forth. Annual reports is something that you're really going to want to look at. But anyway, we're going to kind of move forward to our Robinhood portfolio. And as you can see, it's currently valued at $9,757.26, right? We're down $10.08 or negative 0.10%. And after hours, we're up $7.85 or positive 0.08%, right? So what we're going to do is go ahead and type in BP. And as you can see, the stock just popped up on our search. We're going to click on that and it moves us over to the British Petroleum stock, right? Currently valued at $26.78 a share. It's up 66 cents for the day or positive 2.50%. And after hours, it's down 30 cents or negative 1.11%. We're going to run through the chart really quick. 1 week chart says that we're down 71 cents or negative 2.58%. 1 month chart says that we're down 47 cents or negative 1.72%. 3 month chart says that we're up $2.20 or positive 8.95%. 1 year chart says that we're up $3.14 or positive 13.28%. And the 5 year chart says that we're down $5.40 or negative 16.78%. I'm going to scroll down to show you where I'm in at. My average cost is $24.12. We own 20 shares of BP and it's 7.15% of our portfolio value, right? I'm doing a handstand. Current market value is $535.60. Today's return is $7.20 or positive 1.36%. Total return is $53.26 or positive 11.04%, right? So why do I only have 20 shares of BP? Most of you guys know the story, but basically I got into BP before the pandemic when it was like $35 a share, something like that range. All of a sudden, pandemic happens, BP drops to like $15. I'm trapped in. Now I have to average down. I think I was doing the onesie twosies back then, so I maybe had 2 shares of BP. So we go ahead and buy 4 shares at the lower price to average ourselves down. And then we decided to start averaging down as BP kind of start going up, which I should have did the opposite of. And so we end up averaging ourselves down to $24.12. So that's one of the reasons why we only have 20 shares right now, because it just doesn't make sense to me right now to buy more shares of BP at a $26.78 price, right? So do we want to own 100 shares? The answer to that question is yes, but not at $26.78. Even though we believe that BP's price is going to go up, I prefer to hold it at $24 or below. Anyway, we're going to move forward to our E-Trade account. And this is our analyst research, right? So analyst price targets. Average price target BP is $29.90. They have a high of $33 and a low of $24.60, right? So in the last 3 months, 5 ranked analysts set 12-month price targets for BP. The average price target amongst the analysts is $29.90. Analysts compare the price targets to the current market price of the stock to determine how much potential upside or downside movement that could be in the stock price, right? So as you can see, there's that $33 high. They have the $29.90 right here, and then the $24.60 low right there. As we scroll down, you can see the different analysts. One guy from Wells Fargo, so on and so forth. He gave it a buy back in June 30th, right? $32 price target. Analyst average return on BP is 17.40%. Analyst success rate for BP is 88%, right? We can also just take a look. That was May, April. They have a whole. Another person gave it a buy back in April 27th, and then April 12th, this guy gave it a hold, right? You can also scroll down and click on any one of those articles, read them, figure out what they're actually saying or talk about, and then what we're going to do is just move forward to our Yahoo Finance, right? So on Yahoo Finance, obviously you can click on summary, company outlook, charts, conversations, statistics, historical data, so on and so forth. But as we scroll down, we like to go to fair value, and right now they have it as overvalue, right? We go over to chart events and they says there's a bearish pattern detected, price crosses moving averages, view all chart patterns, right? So you can do that if you want to, but performance outlook, we have short term 2 weeks to 6 weeks down, mid-term 6 weeks to 9 months down, and then long term they believe it'll go sideways. Over here we have all the third-party news. Remember what I told you? Hey, just go over to the BP website and find out any news that you want to learn. We have earnings right here, consensus EPS, quarter 2 2020 they missed it, quarter 3 they beat, quarter 4 they missed, quarter 1 2021 they beat, and now we're waiting for quarter 2 to come out for 2021. They have financials right here, annually and quarterly. Go over here to 2020, and as you can see, the revenue was 180 billion, the earnings was negative 20 billion, right?
The weather outside is weather.
As we scroll down, we have recommendation trends, and as you can see, it's been kind of all over the place for the month of July. Recommendation rating is a 2.3, right? That's right between the buy 2 and the hold 3, right? Analyst price targets, they have 12 of them, average being $32.49. So the price target right now is $32.49. They have a low of $26.90, currently at $27.08, and the high is $41, right? Upgrades and downgrades, Wells Fargo maintains to overweight, and that was put out on June 30th, 2021. And all the rest of it, we have a downgrade from HSBC from buy to hold. That was put out on June 24th, I'm sorry. And then we have an upgrade back in April, downgrade back in March, maintains March, and maintains on February, right, 2021. So what we're going to do is move forward to our TradingView website, and as you can see, we have overview, ideas, technicals, and financials. We already have ideas clicked on, right? We have top authors right here that you can always click on, follow those guys, and just look at the ideas. This guy has a price target of $32, pretty much what analysts are saying. And we have another long. Everybody's saying, hey, they're going to hold BP because they believe it's going to go up in value, right? As you go through all the different ideas, long. I don't really see anybody that's putting anything saying that BP is going to go down. So majority of people are going to say BP is going to be long, right? So remember, they have upcoming earnings on July 27. They have a negative 3.36 EPS. They have an $87 billion market cap, and they pay 4.69% for a dividend yield. Click on trade now. That's going to take you to my weekly chart. As you can see, my weekly chart is up. Red lines being our resistance lines and blue lines being our support lines. As we scroll back in time to look at BP, I've went all the way back to 2015, where they had a high of about $43.87 and a low of about $28.81. This was 2015. Going into 2016, we have a high of about $37.72 and a low of about $27. Moving into 2017, we have a high of about $42.25 and a low of about $33. 2018 with a high of about $47 and a low of about $36.11. 2019, we have a high of about $45.48 and a low of about $35.65. And then obviously the pandemic happens, and as you can see, remember I told you I got in maybe around this range, and then all of a sudden, boom, you see the gaps in it. We'll move it up some, and as you can see, boom, that $15 range that I was talking about, it reverses, makes it back up to the $28 range. Most people should have got out. Maybe I should have got out at that range.
I just carried on living my life.
And all of a sudden, boom, it collapses again and drops all the way down to the $14 range. So anybody that got in at that $14 range, they're going to be smiling, right? We see the gap up right here, and BP continues to go before hitting a small resistance area, reversing, stopping right here, going up, and then reversing again, right? And since then, going into 2020, we've been heading up. And as you can see, these little lines of where I believe that BP could possibly go, right? So personally, I think long term, just like the other guys, we're gonna go up to that $32, $33 range, and then probably in the year of 2022, I believe we're gonna make it on up into that $40 price range, right? I'll probably end up selling off my shares right around that $32, $35 range, just so that I can move my money into something else. But as of now, I'm gonna hold on to my shares just so that we can hit that price target, right? So long term, I believe BP is gonna be long. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you guys what I plan on doing with my money, right? So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hey, if I can do anything for you to help you with your trades, hey, just let me know. If you want me to go over another video in terms of oils, financials, whatever it may be, hey, send me a request. You guys have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Bye.